peaches. They're sweet
Whoa.
as nectar.
Whoa, you gotta be careful saying things like that, lady. You can't just say, taste my peaches anywhere. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Zombo here. Today we're back with another Final Fantasy 16 episode. In the last one, we were getting ready to head over to the Crystalline Dominion to take on Dragon's Tail, I believe it is, and try to destroy that Mother Crystal, find their way in. That's where Dion is. Apparently that's where Joshua is. I anticipate a lot of crazy stuff kind of coming with our apparent paths starting to cross now, with a lot of storylines we've been witnessing, you know, both with Clive's mother, with Joshua, with Dion, with obviously Clive and Jill. Things are really starting to all align. You know, you got the Republic now in disarray with their Drake's Fang destroyed, as well as their dominant Kupka. So a lot of things are really coming together here, more Ultima stuff as well, and presumably that's probably going to come out of Joshua at some point here too. I have a feeling it's going to happen once we destroy the Mother Crystal, and then Waloed is probably going to be our next area of attention. But with all that said, without further ado, let's just jump into it. All right, everybody, so here we are headed toward, I guess we're going to Letney's Clef. A narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains thought to have been torn from rocks by the very gods themselves. So, okay, I'm trying to remember. So there's Gregor, right? Gregory or Gregor, sorry, as the god deity. I don't know if they consider the icons gods. So if that's who they're saying did this. Okay, that's another open world thing, so this is more of the open world. What's up? Wow, no words were said in that entire scene. You know, I've noticed something. Well, they might talk here, but...
How are you feeling?
Ooh.
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Wait, he was with me. He was with me. Yeah. Did we tell you that that's basically your hound? Because I feel like you should know that. I feel like that's important for you to know. But something I noticed in this game is they use a lot of silence in this game when they're, you know, telling stories and things like that. What is the point of this? Oh, okay. I'm like, this is like weirdly specifically placed here. That's got to be something, but I just can't go there right now. But yeah, they use a lot of silence. There's a lot of cinematography, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, where it's just camera. There's a lot of silence, and
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
yeah.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Ooh. Whoa. Oh, I like that. Sorry. Anyways, what I was saying before he was talking there was basically when it comes to those silent scenes, some of them are more, you know, tastefully silent, and other ones are just more awkwardly silent. Where it makes sense sometimes when that happens, but there's a lot of times when it's just like, okay, get on with it type thing. So it's a little hit or miss, but it just affects the pacing a little bit of some of the scenes, in my opinion. You know, it isn't the greatest necessarily, but it could be worse. Nice. Oh, dang, we already got a level up, just like that. Okay, so let's continue on here. Wow, there's already a side quest here too. I'm not really looking to do it, but whoa. Okay, so there's some ruins here. Because I also saw some ruins down by the. Whoa.
They have a hideaway of their own.
Nice. Not too shabby. Wow, we actually have a lot of ability points. I haven't looked at that in a while. I don't really know what I'm going for though. Okay, well, those outlaws aside, let's break this down. There's some big dudes in this game. I'm really hopeful in this game that, and it's not seeming this way. I'm trying to think what other game did it like this. I don't know if I can necessarily think of one, but this game really doesn't seem to have an emphasis on a party like other Final Fantasies.
When it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
Whoa.
The path continues on the other side.
The other side, okay. Yeah, but this place is kind of crazy. Oh, these guys are evil for sure. Yeah. Okay, so we have some of the fallen guys, some of the fallen Jedi we need to take out. All right, well, those guys are down. Nothing new in terms of those guys. It's actually been a while since we've seen those guys. I don't think we've seen them since Phoenix Gate. We might have seen them a little bit outside, I think, when going towards the Rosario bit when we went to Kupka. Well, we were going to that city where my uncle was first, I suppose. Ooh, is this a clearing? We're gonna look at something? Do we see the city? In the distance? I love that kind of thing. Whoa. That is gorgeous. The final sin. Oh my, call me a sinner if that's what that looks like.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined.
Whoa, yeah.
I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Can you tell it? Tell me the story.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or
Must
so
be
the legend goes.
have to do with the fallen.
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious.
Oh, I hope we get to learn that,
Punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
What?
Dominance and bearers.
Oh.
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse.
Yeah, it seems like a power.
Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like
battles
that.
between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
No, he was special. They can't stop.
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
Ergo.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Clive? Something wrong?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I don't believe you. What was that about? That's strange. Oh. Ooh, I like the thunder and the rain. Ooh, that's so good. I love thunder and rain. I love it so much. Ooh, that water effect in the windows.
See, the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Oh my God.
Have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
I feel like the thunder and lightning is symbolism.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
It's even done anything, man.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen.
You gonna take it?
Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Oh my god, someone's got an ego.
The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker.
That's right.
made
That's
flesh.
part of their religion and hierarchy. I forgot about that. What?
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Yeah, what you gonna do, buddy?
Father,
I think he should comply, quote unquote.
I find you much changed.
Since he married the witch?
Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another?
Whoa.
Of Ultima, perhaps?
Oh. Because Joshua shared the
What
words.
nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
Do you even know who Ultima is?
Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature
maybe
of
she's with
nations,
Ultima with her wrist
rulers,
thing.
and
Oh.
of the divine.
You're the Ultima simp.
You trust
I
the
see.
words of this traitress.
Oh.
She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You
Oh, you
have
guys know
ever
about that.
been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
Oh, damn.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
Yes.
This audience is over.
I think he
Come,
needs to
your
just comply.
radiance. The Rowena
right now.
Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Oh my god. I feel like that symbolism too. I've been seeing so much symbolism in this game right now.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
What? What's that laugh?
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
Whoa.
Do you know of my blood?
Who's the mother? Is it Benedicta? I could see some resemblance to Benedicta. Like, I feel like the eye color is similar. Maybe a little less yellow, but... Whoa. That was interesting
Boklad
stuff right
market's to
there.
the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Wow. So before I forget, I don't want to forget to mention it. When Clive and Jill were talking about this waterfall area, and he said that, you know, they talked about the bearers and dominance being the curse. It's interesting because I feel like that's an interpretation of history. Like, that's one interpretation that you could have about it, but there's other ways of seeing it. And maybe it's something that was lost to history. Like, the meaning was, you know, twisted to make them seem like they were a curse when actually it was a gift given. Like, there's a lot of things that could come with that. Another thing could just be that the people who didn't have it were jealous, and so they wrote the history books, and they were like, oh, it's a curse, because, you know, they were jealous of the power that they had. And so presumably there would be more people who aren't bearers than are bearers.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. but it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Yeah, fair enough. You interrupted my story and I don't remember what the hell I was saying now, so. God damn it. They talk so much in this game while we're walking, which is fine when you're playing a single player game. Like, that's fine, but when doing a let's play, it makes it hard sometimes when they do that to me. So I think what I was talking about before was the fact that, you know, I think there was probably more non-bearers than bearers. So they basically, through numbers, maybe overpowered the bearers in dominance. But, you know, the dominance could literally destroy entire nations. It's like, it's baffling to me how dominance and bearers in general became the lower end of society. It's really weird to me when they're the ones who clearly hold the power and could easily take on, you know, more than one per every one bearer. That's the crazy thing about it all to me. It almost feels like they might have been in a position where the dominants believed that they were
Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Ah, so these guys are all coming from Fang, I see. So I don't know, maybe it was like a mutual, like, yeah, we are cursed. This was something that we did that was wrong. Or it might have just been them putting religious meaning behind, you know, this blessing or curse, depending on how you look at it. I don't know. I also, we may very well never get the answer to these things. I might just be brainstorming something that doesn't even freaking matter, but it's cool to think about for sure. The world of this game is just really interesting to me. I was actually thinking about this between recording sessions, that the scale of this world and the scale of the dominance and, you know, their summons and all that kind of stuff, and the kingdoms that we're going to is so grand, and that's something that really draws me to this game, and which is so fascinating to me, and I want to know more.
Boklad.
All right, you made it to the market.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
I have 65,000 gil right now. I guess it's only 200 of us.
Fine choice.
Only down one. But they haven't given me any elixirs or things, so I'm half tempted to buy one just to have it in case, but I haven't really been close to needing it except the one time that I went into the fire crystal without any heals. Or barely any.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes.
Uh-oh.
Good sir, can
This is Car Salesman Avenue, I think. Those pancakes?
How much?
Bread?
For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Huh. Wait, what's going on? Why are we looking at her waist? Where's Goots?
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Should have gone from the other side, to be honest.
We won't get through without that pass.
I feel like we took the hard way.
Shall we?
I feel like if we would have gone from the Sanbreque side, it would have been a lot easier.
He must
but
be around here somewhere.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet
Whoa.
as nectar.
Whoa, you gotta be careful saying things like that, lady. You can't just say, taste my peaches anywhere. Oh, good, hello. Found you.
Oh, good. There you are.
Swearing.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
Oh my god.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and...
Oh, you got pickpocketed.
You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
Right.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
The checkpoint.
I know where. I've got a pal in Boklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
Is she cute? No, I'm sorry.
Up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
Oh, I think I
no time
saw
like the
it.
present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, imagine.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
Yeah, I think I know
The
where it
other
is.
on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Yeah, that's true. I would imagine that he'd run to the checkpoint, because why else would you want the trader's pass? I guess unless you're retrieving it for somebody else. Oh, there's the red chocobo. I was thinking about that one with the yellow chocobo, but that's yellow. so I guess it would be this one.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion.
10 million?
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
10 million?
Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
Goots.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad?
Hi. You know us, or?
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Why would you say that? Because she's not here, or what?
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
More surface area to steal stuff from.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
Yes.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either?
Nope.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Are you gonna see us through the gate?
I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Get through the gate? I mean, that would be my assumption, but... Is that not? Is that too simple? Like, this is one of the long animation scenes I'm talking about.
The Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all.
Yep.
And with demand
I don't think it
outstripping
seems to be
supply,
it hasn't sort of been
they
explained.
become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
Yes.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them.
And that
And
is?
the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
No.
You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
It's just two birds, one stone. Don't add the extra words in there.
Is there
That's
any
not how the saying
other
goes.
way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But
That's
the guards
the
will definitely
strait.
spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Or just go for the
Thank
Sanbreque
you
side.
kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Likewise. Thank you for the item. You accept the crimson collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
By the end of this game, my whole armor is just gonna be plastered with all these badges and things that I'm supposed to wear to have people respect me in every township. It's like every single town's like, here, have this. If you wear this, people will talk to you. If you don't wear this, nobody will respect you as a human living creature. It's like, oh, okay. All right, speak with the furniture maker. They just really had to complicate this. They really have to. Nothing can just be like, okay, let's just go through the gate and continue.
Snake spit for the road.
And get attacked by guys or something. Instead, oh, no, we gotta do this rigmarole, talk to people.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
You're a dog now.
You want to know more?
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goose.
Yeah, he's massive.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Okay.
Thank you. We will.
Come
Hello,
with me
fish
to
lady.
the Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked!
I don't want
Can
your
I interest
fish.
you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins,
Orphans?
by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway?
Yes.
They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
Oh, so they leave their children, calling them
You should
baggage?
start
That
with the
shitty,
children around
dude.
here, then. I
Wow.
doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
That's crazy.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Extremely.
Remember when half the
You're
people
better with
come in?
children, probably, Jill, right? Why don't...
Come and taste my
Why don't you
peaches.
talk to this
They're
child,
sweet
Jill?
as nectar.
Scowling child.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Damn. Yeah, he really was a scowling kid, wasn't he?
I'll take
Child. Oh, you look thievy.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Okay, well, we might have saved one kid from doing that. Well, you.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very
You're a
bad
criminal.
people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
Yeah.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Give her $1, dude. I feel like that's the least we could do. I mean, I have 65,000 gil. I think I can spare a little bit. I think that's okay. I don't spend it on anything anyways. I barely spent a gil since I played this game. I've maybe at most spent 5,000, but I don't even know that I've spent that much.
She must have been the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy.
I'm sure we'll find him, right?
Hungry.
A lot of kids here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Yeah.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
Oh, wait.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
How about you question these two? Well, we don't want to. We don't care about doing anything to them.
You can't have gone far.
We're just trying to go for the boss. Okay, let's go get this guy. It's not really much of a finding. Oh, okay, never mind. I gotta see if they saw a kid run.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
But what? Oh, there he is. What are you doing?
Cornered.
I mean,
It's
not
all right,
really,
Hunter.
but
I'm not going to hurt you.
I'm sure you're faster than me.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gil if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Whoa.
Jill.
Why did I even bother?
Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. I'm gonna go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gil, me and my mates would have starved.
Uh-oh.
Cowards.
Whoa.
You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Yo!
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
Bro! Dude, you're an idiot.
That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Who's Theo?
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Oh,
sister?
Eloise? That must be Eloise's brother. Bro just went freaking blade a swinging.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Hello, Theodore.
Sorry about before.
Theodore.
You should be.
What do you know of the cast stones?
vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Like I told you before, but you were like, no, I'm not gonna believe you. You were talking to a kid. Nobody talks to a kid unless they're telling him to pickpocket. Frickin' nincompoop. You little booty butthole.
Oh.
Theodore jumped to conclusions.
What's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them.
Yup.
You get your traders' pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
All right then. All right then, Jill says. All right then, Dude says. Just everybody.
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
Okay.
To Lateney's Cleft then.
To Lateney's Cleft then. To Lateney's Cleft then. Okay.
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Okay. Jill, are you coming? Okay. I don't really care if you come, dude. I just want Jill to come. All right, let's do this, I guess. I don't know how we're gonna be sneakier than a child, but I feel like a child's small and easier to hide, and I'm bulky and wearing armor and weapons, and there's multiple of us. So I'm sure it'll work out somehow. I wonder if we go back to that wood door we saw before. Oh, there's some guys there. There's an item though. Oh, now we're gonna get it. We're gonna fight them. Whoa! There's guys walking on the road. They must be following us.
Nose in our business.
What the hell?
You should have minded your own.
How could they walk on the road? They must be following us. I didn't even care about you guys. I was going for a freaking item on the side of the road. Okay, there we go.
These were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
I mean, it's something, I guess. That was so weird. Like, how many refugees do we see walking on this road? Like, like 5 minutes ago when we were walking here. Oh, these guys are like, oh my gosh. Mind your own business. What are you doing? That's a weird concept.
We got company. That's the lot of them.
There we go.
Foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
We literally came from this way before. I literally walked past this and this did not exist like 10 minutes ago.
Bad haul today, eh? Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells. Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right. It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
They chop them off.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
I like that we're not like...
Oh, I'm ready.
Goody two shoes. Like, oh my god, we can't kill them. I like that we can just be freaking bloodthirsty. It kind of sucks sometimes in games when they're just like, oh my goodness, but we're good people. We can't just murder whoever. That would be so bad of us. Nice. Another battle done. I'm amazed. I'll talk about it in a second because they're gonna be talking. Or not. This is more of the cinematography.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names
One
been
of them
changed?
Goots?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give
Okay.
Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course.
We have the pass, though?
Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Can I have the pass? Surely we can at least look through that, right? No? Okay, whatever. That's fine.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
We finished
Quite
it.
the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all.
Mm-hmm.
Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing.
Yes.
I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return.
I mean, I was
will
there.
tell.
You saw the passes. We could have looked at them.
Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You better have my pass, bro.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass.
Thank you.
Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
I don't know where he is, but...
Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then.
Yes.
But it wouldn't do
Didn't
to
take too
leave
long. That's
without
pretty simple.
introducing yourself
I
properly.
didn't mind this one too much.
Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're
He
on the
certainly
same
didn't,
side.
but I did.
I don't understand.
As you now know,
He
all
looked
too
not
well,
shocked. He didn't
we
look like
at
he
the
cared
Crimson
him a
Caravans
bit.
are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea.
Why would
It
you?
just so happens that we are
There's
seeking
that.
to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
When?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Pleasure and honor.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Is it? Crimson Compass. Okay.
What is it?
El has friends in high places while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Great, let me add that to my lower abdomen. Oh, they joined together. Okay, never mind. Let me put those two together.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Yeah. Holy cow, what kind of freaking price for a freaking caravan thingy thing? 9 million? Okay, I don't think I care about any of that stuff, but thank you.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
Yes.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Exactly.
What I'd really want to be is a blacksmith.
Whoa.
You gonna do an apprenticeship or something then?
Well, you guys getting along?
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
Yes.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables.
Oh boy.
It's hard work and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
I don't know if she's charging 9 million or, sorry, 10 million for normal people.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said
Something
you
like
trained
that.
to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
If you want to be a blacksmith, you're apprenticing under the wrong person. We got a blacksmith back home that could probably teach you a thing or two. I don't know if he'd have the patience for it, to be honest, but you could try. Oh, Torgal.
All right. We have a place on the wagon.
What was that face for?
Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Okay.
Right.
I like the backup plan.
Let's go.
Hopefully we just hop in the wagon and we just go about our merry way. Oh, that is a big crystal, dude. That's gotta be like the biggest crystal.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am.
His mother might, though. Or your mother,
I have no
Josh's
difficulty
mother.
believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Yeah, I actually believe him when he says that.
Fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that.
Where's
a beast
Yote or
of labors
Yate
to
or
plunge Valsthir into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Oh, he's...
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates.
Yes.
They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
I mean, I feel like you guys can still hold your own to some extent.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos would sweep all of Valesthir into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
That flower, dude. That flower, man.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, here we go. What do you know?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Whoa.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You've been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier,
That's
his
crazy.
radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
What was that?
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
God, she's such a bitch.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion.
It's really hot.
Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Symbolism. There you go. Yep. So much symbolism. Those flowers, man. Yikes.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque.
Yes.
And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
He's gonna die. he's not gonna be able to help.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Now Josh, his girlfriend will leave, you and your boyfriend. All right. Why are you looking at the door so close, man?
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
I hope that's true for all the dragoons, not just you.
And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
I'm here for it, though I kind of like his mom, so like, maybe just leave her alive or something. I think it's time. I'm so excited, dude. This is the Crystalline Dominion. Ooh, it's nighttime. That does make sense. You want to invade at night, not during the day.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
Portal.
Trying to stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf.
How loud in here? Or are we gonna have a cute
One would
moment?
never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Thanks for the water.
They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
Or beer? I don't know. Everything.
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
An owl. A molten owl! Damn, you're almost be always nearby. They hear it. Whoa. It's Torgal.
What is it, boy?
You're just sleeping at the table like that? Somebody else distract? Oh my gosh.
Quickly, run!
We don't need a distraction after all. Somebody else has got it, I guess. Medicine girl! And Medicine girl can't win. Are you just standing there?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal!
Oh, whoa, my dude, that's a second story! What? How the hell? How does Torgal get up here? Because he can't climb. He just jumps. Oh, yo! What the hell? That's crazy. What are we looking at? The fires in the distance. Damn, are we doing some Assassin's Creed rooftop jumping?
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
Where's
the
that?
one with the bell tower.
Yeah.
In the middle of town, right?
Yeah, where is the bell tower? I don't even know where that is. But like, I just want to take a second here because I don't know that we've been like in the middle of a city like this before. We've been in part of a city before, Rosaria and stuff, but like we're rooftop jumping. We're able to see like the whole, you know, vastness of the city. It's really cool. I really like it. We get like rooftop jump. This is so cool. I like this. Oh, this is so fun.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people.
You know, in terms of the layout and the design, Imperial Dragoons. Oh yeah, he's, I guess, enacting his attack now. In terms of the design and the layout of the level, this is so cool to me. Okay, this is the bell tower. I like this rooftop. Whoa.
What in the hell is going on?
Civil War, basically.
Right.
So, like, are Dragoons... Are we never going to kill a Dragoon again because they're friends now? Shut the door in my face, Jill. That was rude.
Just hope he's all right.
I'm sure he's okay, right? Uh-oh. Wait, the Dragoons are...
Do we have to?
Do we have to? I thought they were going to be friends. Or at least in joint, you know, venture, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. Do a little bit of this, I think. Sorry, but not sorry, buddy. We're definitely going to fight some actual Dragoons again, then. I'd imagine we don't find more after this, though. Whatever happens here. I don't see a world where Dion actually prevails. Like, I really don't. I really think that, you know, we just have to accept that it's just not gonna happen. Yo, that move is so effective. And to think that I don't even have that thing max level yet for that Phoenix thing, that's pretty great. Here we go. I haven't fought you since I got all my nice fancy moves, though. All right, and this guy's dead. There we go.
There's no doubt about it. They're Dragoons.
Yeah, you don't say.
A civil war?
Yep. I mean, I know it's what I want because of Joshua, but just, you know, I don't know if it's like too soon for the Sanbreque to fall.
Into a sewer.
They've been around a while. I will say the thing that makes this combat so easy in this game is the fact that you can stun lock enemies, minus bosses, but I mean, quite frankly, I don't know that I really have an issue with it on these smaller enemies. Oh. Gather the men, we press on the console chamber.
The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is
Okay, it's hard to hear them.
There it is. The bell tower.
Oh, that's the one. We were just at a bell tower.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're just worried about Goots right now. We're not really trying to... I mean, this feels like a really good distraction, but... we're not capitalized... Or maybe we will capitalize on it, but we just gotta make sure Goots is okay first. Oh, here we go. What do we do with this? We jump at it.
Ah, a goods lift.
Jill, how does Torgo get up here? I will never know.
Where in Gringer's name did you come from?
Please have to accept. All right, keep pressing on through the city. I like it, dude. This place is so cool. I love going through the city and seeing this kind of architecture.
Intruders!
Don't get surrounded.
Defend the gate!
Okay, that's them all dead. Okay, never mind. There's more. Nice. Oh my gosh. Threw a lot of enemies at me. Kept my health well enough though. Which way do we go now? This way?
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Yes. I see an item up there, so I'm guessing somewhere this way. Here we go. Okay, ladder. Going through the city. Through the city. Thanks for the potion. Okay. Ooh, okay, we got some fire happening around here. I'm just confused why the Dragoons are out around this area. That's what's kind of baffling to me personally. I just wouldn't have thought that Dion would want to hurt civilians, and that's kind of what these guys seem like they're around here to do, but maybe they're just working their way to the keep. I don't know. All right, what we got going on up here? So we might be getting Bahamut maybe.
We're coming.
Next. Because here's the thing, and I meant to say this before, I'm glad I remembered. The thing is like when we look at this icon stuff and like our abilities, we're only halfway through this, but we're more than halfway through this game from my understanding from the PlayStation menus. But the PlayStation, at least last time I checked, we were like 67% or something, and we've made more story progress this episode, so we're probably like 70% of the way through the game or something like that. And we only have 4 icons, and assuming we get 4 more. And it's like, what are we getting 4 in this last 25% of the game or something? That's the weird pacing of this. So currently I'm thinking I'm gonna save my ability points right now until I'm ready to see what our next icon we get is, and maybe spend those ability points there. So I'm just gonna be a hoarder at the moment and see how that goes. But we'll get there when we get there. It would be a shame if anything happened to Joshua, so I don't think anything's happened to Joshua. That'd be really weird. The direction I see the story taking, I don't see anything happen to Joshua right anytime soon, but not saying that nothing will ever happen to him, but at least not for a while. All right, another Dragoon felled. Let us continue through the doors. A lot of like city travel. We're seeing so much of the city. I wish I like was able to remember exactly where we started in the city, because we've traveled a long way by foot. You know, just in relation to that, we were. I don't know if we have like a map or something here. There's no way to like show you guys exactly where we were, but like we've traveled a long way. Like if we're looking east right now, where we started, this big structure was like northeast, like that direction. So we traveled a long way. Pretty crazy.
Enemies on the rampart!
Okay. Got a chest. Ooh, Raging Fist. I hope I don't miss chests like that, because those seem like they could be easy to miss. I hope that's not the case. Alright, this is probably gonna be like some kind of boss fight or something here. Because we just got stacked up on potions, so... I can only imagine this is probably some kind of boss fight. Why do we close it behind us? Okay, here's that bell tower. Do we see Goots? This is a perfect boss fight.
Can you see him anywhere?
Uh-oh. Dragon? Whose dragon is this? Where the hell did this thing come from? It's like a frost dragon. Or is there just randomly a dragon here? Oh my. I hope he wasn't in there.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Oh, they have... Okay. That's a big pet, dude. Torgal ain't that big. Ow. Surely you're weak to this kind of damage, right? It's a white dragon, man. It looks really cool. I really like the design of this dragon. Ow. Okay, I took a lot of damage there. Yikes.
To me, boy.
Get that stagger down. Ow, in the air too. Nice. Let's get some of that heals back. Some of that. LB combo I got, okay.
I think it has something in store for us.
Yeah, you think?
Nice try.
That's gonna be shardy. Damn, he's going so crazy on me from range. Can't even hit him from here, apparently.
Not good.
Yikes. What the hell, bro? God, that was crazy. This dragon, not gonna lie, has some pretty crazy moves.
Come on.
Ow.
Let's roll ready.
God, there's so much happening. Ow, Jesus, dude. This boss is beating my ass. And not in a good way either. Damn, dude, I've used almost every potion in my freaking arsenal in this fight. It just has so many area of effect attacks and all that. It's insane. Ay, ay, ay. It still has a third of its, or a quarter of its health left. I'm trying to use Torgal to heal me too.
Nice try.
Oh. It does so many attacks and just keeps going and going and going. Yikes. I really hope I kill him here because... Struggling, man. Struggling. Okay, I should have been at least pretty close after this, so... There we go. Oh my gosh. That was the hardest boss I fought, just because it hit me so much. There's so many attacks to dodge. There's lasers on the ground. He's shooting Orbeez from the sky and it lands and there's a jet of light out from it. It does like a freaking shoots little heat-seeking light bolts at me. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, we got through it. I needed like all my heals almost. I think I had one high potion left. Oh, wow.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yes, let's. If we can.
Oh.
What now?
Is that the Mother Crystal's heart?
What?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Is that Bahamut? What the? What are you doing?
Bahamut.
Oh, is he gonna go Super Saiyan like Titan? That's gonna be badass, actually. Okay, this actually feels like a good place to end this one. We're gonna wrap this one up here, and then we're gonna continue this little scene next time to see what's going on with this Bahamut situation. That's very exciting. I'm assuming a lot of epic fights are gonna be coming in this next episode here, so a lot of Bahamut stuff, I'd imagine. I think Dion might be a little bit blinded in his objective towards his stepmom of Annabelle, because he really puts his kingdom first, and I guess the Empire first, and she is kind of ruining things, whispering in his dad's ear, and she's just pure evil, let's be real. She really sucks as a person, so I don't blame him. And I think in his pursuit for trying to stop her, he'll almost do anything, and that's probably going to be what I think is going to end up getting him killed. It'd be cool if he doesn't, because having another dominant on our side would be awesome. But I don't see it happening necessarily. Could you guys imagine how cool it would be if Sid hadn't died? If we were able to just convert Benedicta, Sid was actually able to get through with her, and we just had like a team of dominants going against the world? That would be incredibly cool. Like, it would have been so cool if these dominants were all people we were trying to recruit, instead of, where you have to defeat them and all that. However, I will say in that scenario, you'd have to have an enemy and an enemy type and a power that has to be able to be comparable or even more powerful than all of our dominants together. I appreciate the approach that this game's taking, though, of a more just mature approach to other Final Fantasy games where, people are dying and some things aren't so pretty when people die, or backstories and things like that. So I do appreciate it for that, though. I think it's better in that sense, as being more unique and exploring that kind of idea. But it would be cool either way. That tangent aside, I just thought of that right now, so I just decided to share that. But thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you guys have not already. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.